Hunger is hitting classrooms in Canada at a growing rate. Not only are families finding it harder to equip children for school, more are finding it hard to properly feed their children before sending them off to school at the start of the day. And that's where the Breakfast Club of Canada comes in. Tommy Kulcyk is president and CEO of the Breakfast Club of Canada. So Tommy, you estimate right now about 1 in 2 children in Quebec are arriving at school hungry. How did we get to this?
Yes. Well, first of all, it's a new data that came from the OECD, which looked at how often children report hungry when they arrive at school across several Canadian provinces. That's 1 out of 3 children in Canada. Uh, I've, I've never seen in the 43 years such a sequence of economic cocktail. We went from a pandemic. Then we went to see the worst inflation since 1983. Then the war made sure that the price of food and the price of gas went up. And the Chamber of Commerce of Canada estimates that at least $1,900 more a year it's going to be costing for each family because of the new tariff. So it's a sequence of economic, obviously, impact and families and individuals that don't have a large revenue are always the most affected.
And of course, families are really feeling all those blows. So tell us about the Breakfast Club of Canada. You provide food to children in schools. What do you give them? How many kids are getting this?
Well, in Quebec, 99,000 children every morning are receiving a breakfast. That's through 600 different programs. That includes 80 programs within the Indigenous community. If you look at the greater Montreal area, there's close to 37,000 children and 160 programs. Dégel, obviously, we follow the Canadian food guide, vegetable, whole grain. We complete what the Canadian nutrition food guide recommends every morning. And you know, without the teachers, without the director from school, and after the pandemic, the children themselves or the volunteers that are present. There's a children or 2 in each schools, and every morning. And we always believe that it's a right for every children to have to be able to develop their full potential. And the day that we achieve that, I think collectively we will be all better.
Tell us why it's important to do this. What are we losing in children who arrive at school without a healthy breakfast?
Well, the power of concentration. I mean, the teachers often repeat it to us that they see a difference the minute that the program is in place. Children are never late. They don't miss school as much. There's a power of concentration, and therefore it contributes to develop to their full potential. And you know, through the several years in every province, any program that was put in place to make sure that there's full employment has not functioned. We see a shortage in every sector. So today in school right now, we have the future Caroline Van Vardigan, the future Prime Minister, doctor, plumber. I think it's only logical that collectively we make sure that they're able to develop their full potential, because they're going to be there for all of us in the near future.
All right. Tommy, such important work you do. For those who want to donate to make sure that it continues, they can donate by texting CLUB to 20222, yes, right? And going to breakfastclubcanada.org/back-to-school, right?
That's right. They could just visit our Breakfast Club of Canada website, and while visiting their Walmart and Costco, they'll be asking you, would you like to contribute? And any donation before October 31st will be doubled by les producteurs de lait and by the MTY group. Okay. So we're very lucky to have amazing partners that are faithful every year. And if there's a time where we need to be there for children, it's now.
All right. Tommy Kulcyk, thank you so much for your time, and keep up the good work. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.